Hi, my name is Rachel Orman. The topic my group focused on for this project was the digital divide. Overall, I thought this project went very well and was ultimately successful. After looking at the comparisons from the pre-test to the post-test, there were significant improvements in the accuracy of responses from my classmates. Our goal as a group was to clearly identify and teach the various vocabulary terms and concepts surrounding the digital divide, and according to the post-test, we were successful. One highlight I noted from the group project was simply learning more about the digital divide myself and seeing how I can apply it in my future classrooms. While I had heard about the divide, I didn't know too many facts about it, and I definitely hadn't thought about how it would affect my classrooms in just a few years. A lot of the facts were pretty shocking in terms of how many students don't have access to internet or technology to even complete their homework. And these are all really important to keep in mind as we are getting ready to enter the field. In terms of what changes I might make to the unit, I would have liked to consider adding an interview component to the project in which we could talk to current teachers in the area or from our high schools and see how the digital divide has affected their classrooms. And one way to do this would be to interview teachers who teach in different districts that maybe have different availability and access to technology and internet. And getting some advice from current teachers regarding techniques they found to bridge the divide would have been really helpful, not only for the project, but just as we get ready to become teachers ourselves. Units from other groups I thought were very helpful and very well done. I thought all the groups had information that was presented clearly and concisely. It was laid out really well in their PowerPoints, and pictures and videos and images were really helpful in getting the information across to me as a student. A few topics I thought really stood out were flipped classrooms, one-to-one learning, and tips on internet safety for students and schools. And I think a lot of the times, especially for internet safety, we kind of have a general idea of what we can and can't do as students, but when it comes to teachers figuring out what kind of information we can use in our classrooms without permission, what we need permission for, what it means for the schools if a teacher is not abiding by these rules is really important to keep in mind, especially because I'm sure we're going to want to utilize a lot of different technologies, images, and videos in our classes. After this unit, I definitely think there's something to be said for online learning. It allowed me as a student to learn the information I needed on my own time, and I could continue reviewing the information as I needed to. In my opinion, in-person lectures are the most effective because they allow for immediate discussion and conversation and questions, but online learning is still effective and a great option for many teachers and classes.